Hello everybody, this is John's video diary again. I'm hoping it's keeping you entertained. Anyway, today I learned another movement in Tai Chi, just the one, mind you. Well, you know, I do have to say something about this. No one in their right mind can expect a sane person to have to coordinate the movement of their left hand with their right foot. Trust me, this is just so much more difficult than I expected it to be. And those of you who have been to village halls in England or quaint little community centres in Holland or wherever you might be, and you've learned Tai Chi from a Western Tai Chi teacher, they're teaching you a load of bullshit. These people really know what they're doing. So a lot of repetition, a lot of coordination. It really is almost like learning ballet. There are a couple of students there, and obviously the teachers, who make this look so easy. And this morning I was getting quite frustrated thinking, how can something that looks so easy just be so difficult? It's like that exercise where you have to go around on your head and around on your tummy at the same time in opposite directions. Impossible to do. Then you have to coordinate your left hand with your right foot, and then your right hand with your left foot, and all this kind of business. So really I spent 2 hours working on one movement. But it's amazing actually with this intense Tai Chi is that my body is feeling better, my hips feel a lot looser and much more open, so I'm sort of gliding down streets as opposed to shuffling along going, oh my god, I'm so fat, I'm so fat. So actually it feels actually much better already. And I seem to have mastered the squat toilet, which is really quite good because, you know, in Tai Chi boot camp you have to do quite a few squats anyway, so that's really, really handy. So, and I'm actually, I'm becoming rather fond of the Chinese squat toilet. It's just a better quality dump than on a European toilet because, you know, sort of gravity helps and you're sitting there, and very good for the backs of your legs as well. So currently in favour of the Chinese toilet, well, the clean ones anyway. So tomorrow I'm starting my job. I told you yesterday that I got offered a job. So the deal is I get to teach a class of 10 students for 1 hour per day in conversational English, and that then in exchange for that I get 2 hours of free Chinese lessons. Well, not free, it's an exchange, but I get 2 hours of free Chinese lessons in exchange for 1 hour of conversation. The only slight snag with it is that they all seem to have learnt American English, and I've told them words like "gotten" does not exist in the English language. You know, one hasn't gotten a cold, one has a cold, one has caught a cold. So we had that little discussion as well, and the use of the word whilst confused them as well because they've been using the word while instead of whilst. But anyway, I shall see how I get on with them as well. And oh yes, that's the other thing too. Chinese superstition or tradition teaches that left-handed people are very auspicious and very intelligent, and I happen to be left-handed, so every time I write up on the blackboard, because I did an example 10-minute lesson this morning with them because they wanted to see whether I was full of crap or not. Well, I am, but they can't tell. And they were sort of really in awe with the fact that I was using my left hand, and they clapped and they were full of smiles and said, oh, left hand, very auspicious, very auspicious. So actually I'm having quite fun. It seems to be, you know, I'm Mr. Popularity in Yangshuo at the moment, well, with a few Chinese people. I'm not sure that I pissed anybody off yet, except for maybe a comment I made about a toilet in a restaurant, but then again, oh yes, that is my advice. If you do go into a restaurant here to eat, don't go to the bathroom first. And certainly do not peek through the door at the kitchen, because otherwise you will not eat anywhere at all. My other piece of advice is do not go to the market, particularly not to the meat section of the market, either before eating or directly after meeting. What am I talking about? Do not go to the meat market either directly before eating or directly after eating, because trust me, if you go directly after eating, your dinner is going to end up on a Chinese pavement. Not pleasant, particularly when you see all the little puppy dogs and cats and stuff. I did see some dried rat for sale today on the side of the street. Quite looking forward to trying that actually. Dried rat, oh yummy, I haven't had that for quite some time, and including some snake. So it's very interesting foodstuffs here. So it's all actually quite delightful, really. The stunning scenery really compensates for dirty toilets. Although I must say today I used the toilet at the school, the language school that I went to, and if my mother was still alive, she would have rushed there within 2 seconds because she had a thing about dirty toilets as well. And so I had a very good quality dump in a clean Chinese squat toilet today. I'm sure you all wanted to know that, which is exactly why I'm telling you. Anyway, until the next missive that I send you, the next version of my video diary. Okay, bye-bye. How do you say goodbye in Chinese? I don't know. Bye-bye. Ciao.